Hi, I'm Abby McHugh-Griffa, Executive Director of the Climate Solutions Accelerator. And today I've been reflecting on how this climate advocacy work really is an emotional roller coaster. So sometimes things are going well and we're feeling hopeful and optimistic, and then sometimes it kind of crushes your soul. Today is honestly one of those days. So as you probably heard, as of yesterday, the United States is no longer part of the Paris Climate Accord, again. And there's just nothing good to talk about happening at the federal level right now. And though I'd like to say, oh, well, at least here in New York State, things are moving forward and we're making progress, it honestly doesn't feel that way here either. So, for example, in her most recent State of the State address, Governor Hochul had very little to say about climate. She did not mention the New York Heat Act at all, for example. And she also expressed the intention of delaying the implementation of the Cap and Vest program, which would have generated a lot of much needed revenue for climate solutions in New York State. So it is unclear how we are going to be moving forward in a robust way to implement the Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act. And it just appears that we do not have the leadership we need from our governor. So what do you do with those angsty feelings? Well, I do think wallowing in it is actually kind of healthy in limited amounts, so I'll probably do some of that when I get home, just feeling grouchy about it. But you can also channel it into action. And so I've got a few suggestions for how you might do that. And in fact, I will demonstrate right now one of my favorite ways of all when I'm really feeling cranky. I have the governor here on speed dial. Just push the button.
Hello. You've reached
Yeah,
the
don't
office
listen
of
to that
Governor
message.
Kathy
Just
Hochul.
push one.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Governor Hochul. This is Abby McHugh-Griffa calling from Rochester, New York again, just to express my extreme displeasure and frustration with your lack of leadership on climate. It is really extremely puzzling. New York State was leading the nation on climate action. We have good policy, solid policy foundation, the scoping plan, and what we're getting from you is just delay. So please move Cap and Invest forward, implement the New York Heat Act, and step up because New York State needs your leadership and needs a proactive approach to addressing climate change. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Okay, so not my most charming or eloquent moment, but actually I do feel a little better now. And that call will be logged. The message will get to the governor. Oh, another person cares about climate. Another voter is pissed at you because you're not taking action on climate. So if all of us do that and do it on the regular, hopefully that will encourage her to do the right thing. Some other opportunities, though, to take action. Oh, by the way, if you don't have her number on speed dial, well, let me tell you what it is. 518-474-8390. Really great way to just get your angsties out. Okay, but cheerier opportunity. On February 4th, there will be a trip to Albany. There's actually one tomorrow, too, but by the time you see this video, it'll be too late for that. To advocate for these bills in person, talk directly to your legislators, and just show that people power, right? Come together with people from all over the state who will be there in Albany to push our elected leaders in the right direction. And then on a smaller and more local note, the community building aspect is something that I also find really kind of lifts my spirits when I'm together with other people who care, learning and growing and understanding each other's perspectives. So a new thing we're going to be trying out is a bit of a community conversation, open dialogue discussion on the topic of what does it mean to take action on climate? And that will be happening on Wednesday, January 29th at 8:30 at Book Eater, charming little local bookstore if you haven't been there, and cafe. And it's going to be relatively informal. If you are a person who has not yet found exactly how you fit into this movement and what type of action really suits you, well, this would be a great place to kind of explore some possibilities and just bounce some ideas off other people. And if you are a person who's been doing it for years and has maybe learned some lessons along the way that you might want to share, this would also be a great opportunity for you, because taking action on climate, there are, in fact, many, many, many ways to do it. If you don't like calling the governor, if you don't like going to Albany, that's okay. There are other options, and this would be a great place and time to explore that. So I hope you will join us on Wednesday, January 29th at 8:30 in the morning at Book Eater. Because I think it's going to be one of those times when you start feeling a little more hopeful and on the upward trajectory again. And that's it. Thanks so much for listening. And just remember, we're in it together, feeling it together. Take care.